everybody. Welcome to another ride along with Goggles. And today we're in Laurel, Montana, and we got a load of diesel on going up to big equipment. And I got my favorite old 521 Kenworth here, one of my favorites. And I did this skin for, a year or so ago. And for the Harven 50 Fruehauf Tanker. And this company is now defunct, Canadian company that there was one in my little, the village I grew up a mile or so outside of. And yeah, we'll talk more about it as we go, but it's an old one. Anyway, it's lots of fun. Let's give her a go. So we got a 3406B in here, but it's not a fixed up one because the load's only 37,000 pounds. So we'll see how we get on with a stock ZeeMod 3406. And what do we want to do? Brakes. And we stalled it. Obviously haven't fixed the torque up in this one yet. I had some appointments I had to go to this morning, and I after I get this video, this is the afternoon on Wednesday, and once I get this video processing, I'm gonna start working on some of those open defs for the various trucks for the 3406 and the C15, and Kenny was suggesting the C60 maybe too. My nice frame rates with this truck. Let's see what it's like inside. Yeah, not bad. Oh, we don't have a GPS. Uh-oh. Well, that's a mistake. We'll have to make sure I got a voice mod going, or voice dude going here. Let's see what we got for options. If we got anybody available. We got Laurel. I don't think she's working right in this profile for some reason. Let's get we got Arnold. Where's our old pal? Ooh. Maybe we don't have Morgan Freeman in this profile. Well, I guess I'll have to try Arnold. See how he does. Should almost know the way up there by now to Havre.
Ahead, turn right. Turn right.
All right, Arnie, we got it. Yeah, these guys, the Supertest was pretty much all over where I grew up, and like I say, I grew up a mile or so outside of a little village, and that village had a Texaco and a Supertest, which was quite a few gas stations, but I mean, it was serving a rural area. The farmers would all come down to, if they didn't have their own purple tanks.
Keep left, and then turn left.
They'd come down and get their fuel. And when I was a
Turn
kid,
left.
when I was a kid, the little guy, my oldest brother had a paper route, covered the, a huge area. Poor guy walked miles and miles, and that's where we go and pick up his papers.
Keep right.
Down at the Supertest. And in the little front room there's a bunch of chairs and stuff. And there'd be old guys sitting around telling stories and stuff. And holy moly, some of the stories I heard when I was a little guy, man, not fit for kids, I'll tell you. It was a different world back then. All the old guys pulling out their tobacco and rolling cigarettes and
Keep
stuff.
left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Especially in the winter. I'm going to just pause the video for a second, check the audio settings. It sounds real loud to me. 1 sec. Oh, I think it was just my my headset was too loud. I think it's going to be fine.
Turn left.
So we got to head towards Butte and then
turn left.
Go north before we get down there. Up to Great Falls. I guess we should be looking for Great Falls signs. Always get to Great Falls, look for Havre. But yeah, boy, some of the goings on. And then that Supertest station. Supertest went out of business in, late 60s, early 70s, I think. But anyway, that particular gas station went out of business around 1970 or so, I guess, somewhere around there. Maybe earlier. And it sat for a few years. And then it became the local car club's hangout. And so a little bit raucous in there still. Back then, out in the country, I'll tell you, the hot rods weren't much. Back then. Most of the old 50s, 40s cars with the guy's idea of souping one up and you take the old 22, shoot a few holes in the muffler, put some wild woodpecker stickers on it, some chrome Mooney caps. It wasn't a lot of sophisticated machines. Something a little different with this truck today. Got the fiberglass hood on it, but still the steel hood, but fiberglass fenders. And then there's versions with fiberglass hood and fenders. A few different versions of those with a different amount of running board and stuff. And then you can have single or dual air cleaners, whatever. She gets up to speed once you get going. Yeah, I'm getting a reasonable frame rate with this truck. Yeah, I'd like to know why some of those mod trucks are so hard on frames right now.
Then exit right. I insist.
Okay, we're gonna run afoul of Arnie.
Exit right. I insist.
Okay, already. I'll just mosey on up here. Hope those guys get cleared out of the intersection by the time we get there. I keep reading to go get that load.
Ahead. Turn right.
I haven't done it yet.
Turn right.
The Challenger with the rubber tires. I still haven't hauled that one. Well, that might just have to make it in the next video. I was thinking I want to do Kit John Ruta's Classic XL out again. Maybe I should do one up in a pre-May skin or something. Get on a low boy and go drag one of those around. ZeeMod's 650 horsepower, 3406. And if he didn't make it, I guess I did. I forget if what the upper engine was. I'll have to look at a stock engine and see what it's all about.
Continue straight.
Yeah, I guess that was, I was commenting in the last video about Texas getting some weather. And, boy, I saw it on the Weather Channel this morning. There was some tornadoes, and they weren't reporting any fatalities, but there were some injuries. And, oh, I always feel so bad for folks that get caught up in tornadoes. It's just pretty unreal. Had some big ones up here too, which may sound surprising, but not in Calgary. I don't remember us ever having a tornado, but our capital in Edmonton got hammered by one when my brother was living there at the time. And man, we were worried about. We didn't hear from him for a day or two, and pretty bad deal. And then northeast of here, there was not too far. There was a campground that got hit in the height of business in summer. It's like one of those sort of permanent campground things where people take their trailers out and hang out all summer and commute back to the city and just spend their time out outside for the summer. Kind of a nice thing. It's popular here in Canada because our winter's so severe. But anyway, that place just got leveled.
Keep right.
A lot of fatalities. Just tragedy. Yeah, Great Falls. Thanks, Arnie. This guy's. That's good. So anyway, I'm thinking of those folks down there. Texas, wherever else I was getting storms. Really
Continue straight.
tough sledding when it happens at this time of year. It's just devastating. You know, any time of year is bad, but I just
Ahead, turn right.
really feel for people when they're preparing for the holidays and Christmas and things like that, enjoying time with family and everything, and then their whole world gets blown up. It's just,
Turn right.
I just can't imagine it.
Continue straight.
Using a few more gears here. Driving it like I had a really big engine in it, and I don't, so we're using a few more gears on the way up.
Continue straight.
Yeah, it's only semi-urgent, so I think we're going to be all right.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, there's some more of that green snow. I think I recognize this little piece of road, maybe. That's what I'm thinking of. Well, that branches right out on the road. It's kind of realistic the way like the snow will take them down and bring them out onto the road in the winter sometimes. Looks like that's what happened there. Oh, sure, pretty. The snow on the trees. I'll have to try the next time I do a trip in the winter. I'm going to try the clear roads option. I haven't tried it yet. And I guess I still got to mess around with the modifying the traction if I can find a way. I know a lot of these mod tires, like I figured out when I was doing the tire tests way back, that you get like Smarties, and I think even retro. I believe you can get into retro too. But Smarties for sure, you can go in and I figured out where the traction, where to modify the traction, what numbers to juggle to get more or less traction on a tire. So that'd be one way of doing it. Is just change
Ahead, turn left.
the tire's traction.
Turn left.
Oh, we went through this intersection the other day, heading from left to right. Or west to east, I guess. We're going to Lewiston with that B double grain, I guess, from. Oh, where were we going from? Could be Shelby. Oh, Arnie's doing a good job of getting us there this time. So I guess we're going to go to, was it Lewiston and hang north. I guess we were commenting as we drove by there. Kind of weird on this truck when you're setting up the interior with the Sissels stuff.
Continue straight.
You can have the CB radio for your hanging air freshener item or whatever, but you can't have both.
Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right. Straight. Keep right, and then continue straight. Continue straight.
I used to do a passable Arnie impersonation. I haven't done it in so long. My littlest one. When she was a little girl.
Keep right.
Tyke.
Then continue straight.
I used to do Arnie, and and she'd go, "Daddy, stop talking Worman." She was just had been speaking long herself, and she didn't know it was German or Worman or whatever. But Daddy, stop talking Worman. So I guess the impersonation wasn't that good.
Keep right.
Bridges.
And then turn right.
Maybe don't go as far up as the falls. like Recon says, this Great Falls really covers a big area on the map. Get out and have a look where the fall is. Falls, maybe it's... Oh, that's the rear right there, I guess. Yeah. Figure out what we're going to do next. We're going to go straight through here, I think. Took a long time to get that maple leaf right for the on the back of the truck here. I could only find, I could find symbols and stuff, and I was able to make the big giant sticker, but
Continue straight.
need a lot of, oh man, that guy just about nailed that car. Took a lot of patience to pick away at it.
Continue straight.
Looks like I kind of messed up a couple of the little edges on the maple leaf at the top, on the left side. Could probably do a better job. This is up on
Continue
Steam, by
straight.
the way. The skin for the truck and the trailer, both on Steam. So it's a Blueprint Modding 521 Kenworth, or needle nose, and Harven's 50s Fruehauf Tanker. Oh, look at all this cool snow. What causes that?
Continue straight.
To go, so I guess we're going to I think this road might go through Big Sandy, and then we'll be there pretty much. Yeah, time to get after those engine files. I've been promising for a
Continue
while.
straight.
Keep getting caught up doing other things. I gotta do that. It's just, oh man, it's about the least fun thing to do. Is just sitting there editing files. It's not like, you know, your creative juices are flowing. You're
Continue straight.
doing a cool skin and getting into it. It's just cut and paste and edit. Save and move on and do it all again. But the results are nice. That's where we do it. And getting the off the line torque, where it should be in a few of these engines, is definitely helpful. Nothing worse than letting out the clutch and the thing stalls. It's just letting in the clutch, as our British friends say. So the reason they say let in the clutch,
Continue straight.
and what they're referring to is you let the clutch in where it engages. So they're saying the pressure plate, when it's got the pressure off the disc, that's out, the clutch is out. And when you let the clutch in, is how they say it, you're letting it engage. And over here in North America, we refer to the pedal. So you let the clutch out, you let the pedal up, and when you put the clutch in, you're putting the pedal to the floor. So we're talking
Continue
about the
straight.
pedal, and they're talking about the actual mechanism of the clutch. So they're actually a little more correct in the way they say it. But, you know, oh yeah, there's Big Sandy, there's the Big Bud, the V16, 747. So we're close. So anyway, what was he? Oh yeah, so I was saying when you let out the clutch, the Brits would say when you let in the clutch, it stalls. So if you ever hear that, that's the difference between the different hemispheres of the world and how we say things. And there we are, big equipment. I haven't been here in quite a while, so this is cool. Of course, this is
Ahead,
Recon's
turn right.
Recon stuff here. And look at all the stuff here now. Wow.
Turn right.
Lots going on here. Nice time to arrive with the sun going down. Imagine when we get this offloaded, it'll be dark.
You've arrived. Hasta la vista, baby.
You too, Arnie. Where do you need it? Oh man, that's straightforward. I guess I didn't need to shut it down to figure out where the load was. They have enough room to do this one without backing up. Well, look at that little buggy there. The fertilizing, I guess that's for fertilizing. Pretty cool. Got a tree harvester here. Pretty cool. Yeah, we'll take it. All right. See how we did on this one. Miles. Wow, not bad. It's a reasonable amount of fuel, but it's good pay. Cool. Yeah, it's kind of fun getting these old gals out. I kind of like them with the so much style. I was watching it. Oh, I watched a cool video on the weekend on YouTube where this guy, they had a 521. They were from Wyoming and they were down at a truck show in Colorado. And it still had the original old, I think 200 or 250 horsepower Cummins in it. And man, they drove it, but the furthest they'd driven it up on a tour up a mountain and back down. And just to go up that mountain empty, it was working pretty hard. And it was a twin stick. And it was very cool video, though. I'll see if I can find it again, and if I do remember, I'll put a link up to it on my Discord. As it was just super cool. Anyway, I love these old gals. They're just so neat. The old trucks, they all got so much style, and it's kind of funny when you look at the Peterbilt 389s and stuff, and you go, oh, what's changed? It's part of the reason I'm a 389 nut, but I just like the old style, and they're a great canvas for putting paint on. Like they're just the most paintable trucks out there. And just because there's such a long, flat, smooth side to get your point across, as opposed to having to follow scoops and bends and folds and vents and strange angles. And it's just a very flat, big, broad surface to work with. It makes them great. Anyway, guys, as always, appreciate the heck out of you. Thanks for following along. And once again, just can't do this without you, and appreciate the heck out of you guys. Take care. Catch you on the next one, and bye for now.